Super Stock A main event. On the pole position, driving car 11L from Lucerne is Bob Strauss. Next car will be number 4, driven by Dennis Shaha out of Eureka. Third in line will be Bill Clarkson from Orangevale. Driving car 49. Next to him will be Don Smith Sr., driving car 66. Next to Don, out of Eureka, will be Mark Baldwin, driving car 84. Next to Mark will be Bob Sprague, driving car 27S. Bob comes from Coos Bay, Oregon, where he was this year's track champion. Then there's Randy Olson out of Eureka, driving car 17X. Next to Randy, driving car 16 out of Roseburg, will be Bob Harvey.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he could get
Apparently Bob's the track champion for 1985 at Roseburg, so we do have some good drivers here. Then there's car 00X, driven by Steve Parrish, up from Santa Monica. Behind the pace car there, out of Roseville, is Ed McGinnis, driving car 27. Down a little ways from Ed, out of Sebastopol, is Ed Shouse, driving the orange 00 car. Next to Ed, out of Cloverdale, driving for the Boss Hog Racing team today. In car 11C is Noel Animal McCormack. Also out of Cloverdale, driving the blue 17, a light blue color, is Norm Boucher, Stormin' Norman. Apparently Ron Rosenthal has scratched the race, having been knocked out last night in the heat race. Not himself knocked out, but the car knocked out. Next in line will be car 11A, also of the Boss Hog Racing team, driven by Tom Caturegli. Tom thrives on that adversity.
Yeah, he's really nice.
And then also out of Eureka, driving car 12E, is Gordon Kuhnle. And then the last two cars moving up from the B main event, out of Santa Rosa, driving car 85, is Rick Schuldt.
I don't know.
And winner of the B main event,
Listen to the cheers he gets.
come Ferndale, driving car 48, is gentleman Jim Walker.
He didn't do that much for me. But it's not customer call back. He sponsored us by putting crazy and giving us a little bit. All we had to do was choose him 3-2. That'll be worth it.
This will be a 100-lap main event. The first 50 laps, the yellow flag will count, but to finish the race will require a green flag for the last 50 laps. Cars moving out now for the warm-up laps. Forming up behind the pace car as they go into turn 3. Skip going through the pack, verifying the lineup and the drivers. Last-minute checks by the pit crews. A lot of power moving around the track. This will be their parade lap. Trophy car getting ready to leave the track. Cars starting to form up. Kuhnle's coming into the pits. Looks like he's leaking something out of the back of his car. They'll be looking for a green as Kuhnle comes back out. Looks like they held it off for him. You see they're anticipating the green flag now. Strauss and Shaha lead him around the track. And the 100-lap main events started. At the end of lap 1. A little bit of bumping there in the back. A wheel hop by Ed McGinnis going across the infield, calling for a yellow flag. Noel McCormack's gone into the pit area. They had finished the first lap. Still running under a yellow flag. These laps do count, although you can't change position. Still Shaha and Strauss, followed by Billy Clarkson. And then Don Smith. Looks like 27, Bob Sprague slowing down. Kuhnle's moved to the back of the pack. Apparently he's having some problem. Schuldt trying to move up. Kuhnle's moving off the track now. By Strauss, Clarkson, and then Don Smith. First 4 cars starting to open up the lead on the back of the pack. As Parrish and Baldwin hold up the rest of the pack. Cars bunching up behind Parrish and Baldwin. Like Schuldt spun out onto the infield. Shaha moving up up on the back of the pack. Followed by Strauss, Clarkson, and Don Smith. Starting to lap slower cars. Randy Olson. Oh, he hit the pole. He hit the pole. He's way off the edge of the track. There's Randy Olson. Calling for a red flag. I hope he's not hurt, but he hit hard. He's out of the car. He's out walking around. He hit that pole. You can see all the tires and the short poles in front of the big pole. He cleared them all out. But he's out walking around. You can see him there in the blue fire suit. He's upset about something. He's coming back to talk to Jim Walker.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He dropped off this little
Looks like Randy's cooled down a little bit, but he was hopping mad when he came out of the car. That'll finish his racing for today. I'm not sure. I think that's his dad right in front of him. I know it's part of his pit crew. They're always in radio communication. I'm glad to see he's okay, because he did hit hard. You can see the wrecker hooking up to Randy's car now. He hit that thing broadside at full speed. You can see all the tires he scattered out on the bottom side of the ridge. In fact, one of them ended up way over by the fence. There's the area he hit right there. Some of the officials piling part of the tires back up. Sweepers working to clear the top of turn 3. Other cars stopped along this straight.
Is there a little hump there?
No, see where it drops off like that? Yeah. You come over that and you get your tire off that, it tries to steer you to the left.
It drops off 6 inches.
And throws you
It
into
does, doesn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, and it'll throw you into a skid. I know. That's what he went
That's right.
With people cleared away, maybe you can see the damage to Randy's car. It's pretty bad beat up. I don't know if they'll tow it around in front of us. Left side's okay, it's the right side that took the beating.
He said he'd take both of them.
There. Now you can get a better idea of what actually looks like. Not too much left to the right side. You see the right front tire just hanging on. As they clear the track, other cars will be going around lining up to start this race back up again. Word from Randy Olson's pit is their story is that Jimmy Walker pushed him high coming down the straight. Apparently then his right rear tire caught the lip on the edge of the track, pulled him all the way around. Once he hit the dirt, he went sideways into the tires at the top of turn 3. They've changed the red to a yellow. Whether these laps will count to get this race started again, I'm not sure. I haven't heard how many laps are down. Your leaders still Dennis Shaha, followed by Strauss, Clarkson, and Smith. Bob Harvey's coming up behind them, followed by Mark Baldwin in 84. Steve Parrish and Jimmy Walker, followed by Norm Boucher and Bob Spriggs. Then Ed Shouse in the orange 00 car. Lineup looks pretty good there. To racing. Walker coming around the outside, moving his way up through the pack. Open up a big lead. Strauss dropping back. Clarkson's right behind Strauss. Don Smith still there. Looks like Kuhnle's gone on the infield, calling for a yellow flag.
Yeah, he's a couple laps around now.
Apparently Tom Caturegli's gone off the top of turn 3. I guess he and Kuhnle tangled. Kuhnle's going into the pits. They called for a red flag while they clear the track. Shaha's still your leader, followed by Strauss, Billy Clarkson, and Don Smith. Those 4 cars have led this race. Push Jeep going over the top. Here comes Tom back up onto the track. Looks like Tom's okay.
It goes around a corner, it sees the grass and it heads for it.
Other cars stopped along this side of the track. Okay, the track's clear. We got 83 laps to go. Probably give them a couple laps to blow the grease sweep off. Apparently somebody was dumping it pretty bad, especially in turns 3 and 4. Temperature's starting to come up with the fog gone. I don't know how it'll affect their tires. Still Shaha, Strauss, Clarkson, and Smith leading the race, followed by Harvey, Baldwin, Walker, and Parrish. Apparently McCormack's gone into the pits. We've lost 4 cars so far. I think they're going to give them one more lap around. Doesn't look like Shaha's anticipating the green. Okay, now they got one more lap to go. Okay, they're looking for the green this time. Shaha leads them around the track. Bob Harvey just went into the pits as they take the green flag. Caturegli having his problems today. Don Smith making an inside move, moving into 3rd place. Clarkson's in 2nd as Strauss is moving back. Looks like he's pretty loose going up around the turn. No, well, he stopped as he nosed into the wall. We're under a yellow flag. Started to back up and then held it as the other cars started to come around. Strauss off the wall now, moving around to the back of the pack. Clarkson's moved up into 2nd place behind Shaha, followed by Don Smith, Mark Baldwin, and Jimmy Walker. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Mike Walker. Steve Parrish behind Walker. And then the 27 car, Bob Sprague. Looking for a green flag. Get it going one more time. Here we go. Got about 80 laps left to go on this 100-lap main event. Starting to move up around the pack. Closing on ahead to Shouse. And we're under a yellow flag. Somebody's dropped some sheet metal up on the top of turn 3. for motion of high, but they can't go high because of the sheet metal. Gonna make a dash up there and get back. Okay, track's clear as the leader comes around. Still running under a yellow flag. And they're going for the green. Shaha leads them back around the track. Still Clarkson in second place, followed by Don Smith and Mark Baldwin. Sprague fighting Parrish for fifth place. A little bit of bump as they came around the turn. Shouse right behind them. A collision there in the top of turn 2. Looked like Sprague and Parrish bumping each other as they came around the turn. Parrish came down, spun them both out. We're back under a yellow flag.
Well, I would watch them because I knew that they were. Yeah. He was the only one who was passing.
There's Coker or something in there if you want something. Coker root beer. Wrecker's up there, getting ready to clear the track. Norm Boucher coming back out of the pits. Looks like 27, Bob Sprague's okay. That might have been Boucher's sheet metal. They cleared off the track as he's missing his right front fender. Looks like he just missed the tires in front of the pole in turn 2. A little bit the worse for wear there. See the damage to the other side of his car. A long ways to travel from Santa Monica to have it towed off the track. Shaha is still your leader, followed by Billy Clarkson and Don Smith. Baldwin still in 4th place, followed by Jimmy Walker. Looks like Ed Shouse moved ahead of Tom Caturegli racing to the yellow. Rick Schuldt behind Tom Caturegli, and then Strauss and Ed McGinnis. Boucher bringing up the rear as he's just come back out of the pits. Track's clear. They'll be looking for a green one more time. And we're back to racing. Shaha leads them around one more time. Strauss trying to pass Schuldt on the outside. Strauss going high as he lost it over the edge of the track, spinning around in turn 4. Calling for a yellow flag. These yellow flags are still counting towards the first 50 laps. Strauss under his own power, wait for the cars to go by, get back in line. Coming back out onto the track, out of the pits. Apparently he just lost a tire. He'll be down a couple laps. Cars looking for the green flag. Down we're back under the green. Still leads them around the track. So far there hasn't been any serious move on anybody's part to take the lead away from him. Don Smith spinning out in turn 3. Smith's laying on the infield. Back under a yellow flag. Walker spinning out. Okay, apparently Don did that on his own. My earphones have gone out, so I can't listen to the officials to hear what their opinions are. Don moving back under his own power again, moving back out onto the track. He was in third place. Mark Baldwin will move up into third now, followed by Walker, Ed Shouse, and Tom Caturegli. Sprague and Schuldt be next. And then Ed McGinnis, Norm Boucher, and Bob Strauss. As soon as Don catches up, we'll be back under a green flag. Got the green one more time. Walker keeps edging up closer. He's now in fourth place. Got a lot of race to go yet. Looks like Don Smith just went out to the top of the turn 3. I I see a lot of dust. I don't know if he's coming back or not.
Double-0 looks like. Smith and double-0.
Who?
Smith and double-0.
Okay. We're under a red flag. Apparently the 00 car, I'm not sure, I guess Steve Parrish was involved in that also. I don't see Ed Shouse' car, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so Steve Parrish and Don Smith have gone off the top of turn 3 and 4. Dennis Shaha's still your leader. He's led this race from the start. Billy Clarkson's right behind him, followed by Mark Baldwin and Gentleman Jim Walker. As we're under a red flag, Walker's gone into the pits. Apparently he's changing his left rear tire. You can see Don Smith walking back to the pit area. Looks like his racing's finished for today. No word yet as to what happened with his car. You can see some of the pit crews out talking to their drivers. They just finished towing Don Smith's car into the pits. Haven't heard any word yet as to what his problem was. There's wreckers still hooking Steve Parrish's car up. Jimmy Walker went into the pits, changed a couple tires. Sounds like he's on his way back out. You can see the light from the wrecker just over the top of the asphalt. Sweepers clearing off turns 3 and 4. That's clear. Steve Parrish got a push. He's back out on the track. He'll fall in behind Jimmy Walker, who went to the back of the pack after he went into the pits. So right now your leader's still Dennis Shaha, followed by Billy Clarkson and Mark Baldwin. Ed Shouse behind them, followed by Tom Caturegli. Bob Sprague and Rick Schuldt, followed by Noel McCormack as they take the green flag. Someone said we're about 50 laps to go. Boucher going a little high in turn 3. Walker's right behind McGinnis in the 27 car, coming around the outside. Another lead coming up behind Parrish. Parrish getting the move over flag, letting Shaha by. Sprague right behind Tom Caturegli. through the pack. Clarkson is starting to smoke pretty bad. Looks like he blew a motor moving on the infield. We're under a yellow flag.
Walker passed 4 cars in 7 laps.
Apparently Walker's passed 4 cars in the last 7 laps. Moving himself up back through the pack. Still a lot of race to go as Clarkson's pushed onto the pit. Shaha still your leader, followed by Baldwin. It's Shouse and Tom Caturegli's and moved up to 4th place. Bob Sprague's behind him, followed by Norm Boucher and Jimmy Walker. Track's clear, we're looking for another green flag. And we're back to racing. Fast drivers still waiting, biding their time, waiting for something to happen. Shaha's starting to open up another lead. Yellow flags close it up. He just opens it back up again. Tom Caturegli a little loose. Sprague goes around him. Little puff of smoke out of Sprague's car. Shaha's starting to catch up with the rest of the pack. Steve Parrish moving to the outside, letting people by. Coming from Sprague's car in the turns, could be his tires. Parrish moving off the track. Sprague battling Shouse for 3rd place. Sprague moving ahead down the back straight. Coming up around the outside. Passing Boucher, moving up alongside Caturegli. Taking Tom on the outside. Caturegli spinning out as they came into turn 3. He's on the middle of the track. I don't know if the other cars can see him. Dust clear in there. Whoa, Sprague couldn't see him. Bounced right into him sideways. Looks like it took out Tom's right front tire. Looked like he tried to brake and spin to go around him. Spun right in him. Tom getting out of the car. Sweepers moving to clear the dirt off the track. Other cars under the red light stopping along this side of the straight. Pit crew checking out Sprague's right side. They're not allowed to do any work on the track except check the tire pressure. You can see what kind of sheet metal he lost there as he bounced over Caturegli's front end.
You still don't like to do it.
Wrecker's hooking up Tom's car now. Getting ready, towing back on to the pit area. Tom walking back to the pits.
Isn't this a race or is this an extraction derby?
I think we have 69 laps down. Tom a little upset.
Hey,
Talking it over with Harry.
wow, you got a door and a finger.
Tom having a little bit of word with Bob Sprague.
Number 16, 27, and number 15. Eddie Wright from California Raceway would like to do an interview.
Tom a little upset. Steve Parrish coming back out of the pits. Going to try it one more time.
The crowd loves that car.
I'd like to have his motor in my car.
I'd like to have his chassis.
I'd like to have his luck.
Moving Rick Schultz's car back a little bit so they can move Caturegli's car into the pit area. See the damage to the left side.
I couldn't figure out why you'd want to hit me when you could drive around me.
He's supposed to be out there racing, not parking in the middle of the track.
He's going the wrong way.
Yeah.
I thought we were in England.
He heard it was reverse lineup.
Yeah, reverse lineup.
He thought you ran 10 laps one way and 10 the other.
Yeah.
He thought it was 10 laps time to turn around.
Come on, Sprague.
Sweeper's still clearing turns 3 and 4. As the drivers start their cars back up.
Come on, Sprague.
27, Bob Sprague coming back out of the pits as they lift the red flag. I believe we have 69 laps down, 31 to go. The last 50 laps, remember, have to be under a green flag. Dennis Shaha is still your leader. I believe Ed McGinnis is a lap down. They put him in their position when the red light came on. Mark Baldwin, I believe, is in second place, followed by Ed Shouse and Jim Walker. Then Norm Boucher and Bob Strauss, followed by Rick Schuldt, Steve Parrish, and Bob Sprague. Should be looking for a green flag this time around. Pack's closing out. Shaha's going for it. And we're back to racing. Ed McGinnis went high to let the second place car around. Shaha's still leading about 3/4 of this race. Mark Baldwin starting to open up a lead between the third place car and himself. It's Shouse. Jim Walker just sitting behind Shouse, waiting for something else to happen. Norm Boucher behind Walker. outside now. Shouse holding him off. Walker backed off of it. Shaha coming up on Parrish. Parrish goes high, lets him around. Baldwin closed up a little bit as they got caught into traffic. Slowing down, Baldwin's catching up to him. Making a fight out of first place. Still in fourth place behind Ed Shouse. Baldwin's right on Shaha's tail, challenging him for the lead. Coming up on the back of the pack. Coming up behind Rick Schuldt, the 85 car. Schuldt going high, letting the leaders pass. Ed McGinnis in the next car in line. He also goes high, letting the leaders by. Looks like Sprague's having problems. Coming high around turn 2, heading for the pits. Shaha's slowing down. Baldwin's looking for a place to go around him. Little bump there between Boucher and Walker. Walker held on to it, still in fourth place. Boucher dropped back a couple places. Baldwin getting caught in traffic. Ed Shouse went around him. Walker's right behind him. We're down to 8 cars out of the original 18. Walker's trying to move around the outside of Shouse. Backed off of it out of the turn. Shaha's still leading. Shouse coming up behind him. Shaha's been slowing down the last few laps. Shouse and Walker looking for an opening. We're under a yellow flag. I'm not sure what the problem is. Shaha lost some parts off his car. Harry was out there kicking him off the track. Officials looking it over. I believe we have 8 laps left. 92 laps down. Walker's got only a few laps left to make a move on Shouse and Shaha. Looking for a green flag. We're back to racing. Shaha's still holding first place. He's led over 90 laps of this race. Something on his muffler. Shaha sounds a little louder. Shaha going high. Shouse taking over the lead. Shaha's coming into the pits, relinquishing his lead. Shouse is now your leader. Walker's right behind him. Mark Baldwin's right behind him. Baldwin right behind Walker. Walker's looking for an opening around Shouse. They were both waiting for something to happen. Under the white flag, we've only got one lap to go. It's Shouse, the 1/2 lap to go. Walker isn't making a move yet. And Ed Shouse takes the checkered flag with Jimmy Walker in second place and Mark Baldwin in third. There's Ed Shouse taking his victory lap. He sat there for a long time in second place, just waiting for something to happen, and it did. Winner of this Super Stock main event. That'll finish the racing in Ukiah for this 85 season. Shouse coming into the pits. They're pushing him back out. Apparently they're going to be a trophy presentation over in front of the grandstand. It's moving back around the track. Here's Carolyn Grossi, Miss Redwood Empire Raceway for 1985, presenting the trophy to Ed Shouse, winner of this 100-lap main event. You can see the size of the trophy there on top of the car. There's a shot of Shaha's pit area, hood off the car. It's a shame that he had to relinquish his lead after leading 95 laps of the race. Okay, they're presenting the plaque for the second annual Ben Chapman Memorial to Ed Shouse. And there's Dutch Holland presenting the winner's check to Ed Shouse. I believe that the check is, yes, check's for $2,000. That's the sweetest part of the whole thing. There's Carolyn Grossi leaving in the trophy car. Kenny Brazil's red Corvette.
Here come all the other cars out.
And if possible, we're going to try and go down and talk to Dutch and Ed Shouse. We'll have to see what happens.